Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hello, my friends. Hello, my crafty friends. Let me know if you're here. Say hello. Let me know if you can hear me. It's a busy Thursday night. I'm noticing there's lots going on in the crafty cyber world tonight. So if you're here watching me, I am honored to have you and thanks for joining me. Hi, Deborah. How are you tonight? Thanks for joining. I've got something really fun planned for tonight. I'm excited. Hang out for another minute or two and then I'll get started. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Tomorrow is Friday and I'm really looking forward to the weekend. I'm excited to be crafting tonight. And I'm super excited for the weekend because I'm going to a crop on Saturday and I've not been to a crop in a really long time. So I'm very excited about that. Any fun crafty plans for the weekend for you guys? I'm going to hang out for like another minute or two and then we're going to dive in because I have fun stuff planned for tonight and I'm really excited about it. Hi, Miss Donna. Speaking of cropping this weekend, Donna will be there with me. Can't wait for that. I'm so excited. I was just talking about how there's a crop this weekend and I haven't been to a crop probably since May. I think that was the last one I was at because it was right after Lily's communion. So I'm really excited to be going to a crop this weekend. Super excited. So I've got fun stuff planned. I've done a lot of work ahead of time to be ready for today. So I'm excited and hopefully going to be able to bring you guys two different cards tonight. So you want to make a card, Deborah? I'm excited for that. If you want to make a card, you came to the right place. Are you a card maker or a scrapbooker or any of the above, Deborah? Tell us a little about yourself. Hey, Darren, what's shaking? Happy Friday Eve. Thanks for being here. Don't mind me. I'm sipping on the coffee tonight. All right, I'm gonna get started because I have too much fun stuff planned and I can't wait. Hi, Shannon. Shannon, you and Darren, you guys are the best. You're always here. I love you guys for that. Thank you so much. We have Deborah with us, and Donna C is here. And Deborah says that she wants to make a card, and I'm excited about that. So I'm diving in. So before me, you see this amazing new stencil. And I'm not going to say that it's my favorite because I know that I say that about everything, but I have been having so much fun with this stencil. I've already used and abused it for a bunch of different things, and I can't wait. So, we're going to do some foiling with this tonight because I am so excited to foil this amazing bow. So, I am going to show you some fun stuff. So, let's get started. So, this is a builder stencil, and all of these sections work together to build presents with different designs on them. And then let me put this back so you guys can see. We also have these adorable tags, and these to and from can fit right onto those tags. So you can build tags, you can build presents, you can build presents with a tag on it. There's a million possibilities with this. So for tonight, we are going to, you did? Darren, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Darren says that him and Shannon came up with this stencil. I more than like it. I've been having so much fun with this. I love builder stencils like this. I don't know if that's what they're called, but that's what I call this. This to me is like the epitome of a Brutus Monroe product because I look at this and as soon as I saw it, I thought of all the different Brutus Monroe products like chroma glaze and glitter glaze and velveteen glaze, like all the different things that you could do with all the different glazes. Spray chroma mist, right? Spray a square and then glaze, glitter glaze with all these different designs. Oh my God, so much fun. Well done. Well done, you guys. It's amazing. All right, I'm going to stop talking. Well, I mean, I'm not going to stop talking. You guys know I'm going to talk the whole time, but I'm going to get started. So, my initial plan is we're going to do a Christmas theme and then I'm hoping to get a birthday one done also because I did some work ahead of time so that we could, do a couple of different things. So, I'm just getting my inks out and I am going to start with this plain square. Now, another thing I love about this stencil, especially with builder stencils, sometimes if this happens or this happens, I'm like, oh, darn it, which way did it go? But since we have words on here, we are good. We don't have to worry about any of that. So this is the basic square of the gift. So I'm going to start with that and we're going to do 3 gifts on our card tonight. I am using Post-it notes. This, I don't know. This is just what I found the easiest, quickest way for doing a live to do a few presents and do them quickly. I am just going to turn my light on because I need a little bit of light. Just let me know if that's too much for you guys and you're getting a glare, too much of a glare, let me know. But I am still missing my overhead light, so I'm working with the light from the camera. So hopefully that's okay for you guys. Okay. So we're going to start with that. And now, one important thing that I've noticed about this stencil that I wanted to share with you guys is if you plan on layering your solid present, your solid gift box with these patterns, you need to think about color. The bow that you don't have to worry about the bow because this right here will block out so that when you go to stencil your bow, you're stenciling on white paper. But when we stencil on the designs, we have to remember that we're going to be layering ink. So that's just something I would say think about because you know that different inks react differently with each other with different surfaces. So for this, I'm using Catherine Pooler inks. These are just one of my favorite inks. I am working light and then my patterns are going to be dark on top. Okay, because you know that if you were to do the reverse, it probably wouldn't work well and we'd probably end up with something muddy. So this is the color palette that I chose for this Christmas one, which I thought was a little fun. I like the pink and the turquoise. So that's all I'm going to do for my first gift. Okay. And then I'm going to take my next light color, which is a light pink, and I'm going to peel this up. Look at that. And I'm just going to move it over. Actually, I'm going to give this a little bit of wipe so that we're not contaminating brushes and ink pads. And I'm going to move it over and I'm going to do another one. Just blocking off with my Post-it notes because you all know I can get messy. Okay. And I'm going to grab my pink brush and now I'm going to do this pink and fill that in. Oh, I'm just knocking everything over here. Don't mind me. Okay. Someone tells me, oh, you know what? I must have got green on that from the paper because that got a little bit muddy, but I think we'll be okay. Let's pull that off. We still got a good pink tone. Let me wipe again in between. And we're going to do a turquoise one. And those are going to be our 3 gifts. That's going to be the base for our gift boxes. Okay. Okay. This one is going to be a turquoise. So easy, right? And so much fun. I keep looking at this and these ideas. I've got like a million ideas for this. You know what I was thinking about today? I can't wait to try this on craft paper and do like red and white, like white ink and red ink on craft paper. How cute will that be? Okay, so I'm staying a little light with my colors because again, I'm going to put those patterns and we're going to use red to get the patterns over it. So we've got a couple of different things here. Now, here's another thing. This bow needs to fit. It needs to stay in line the same way because it does have a particular way to fit in there. It doesn't, you can't flip it around. So again, another wonderful thing about having words because we know we're facing the right way. So on our green, I think I'm going to do this plaid. Now, here's another amazing thing. I'm going to tell you guys, I get a little OCD. I like my things to line up just right. This is so easy to line up. It's so easy. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to lock off my edges like so. And grab my red, and then we're going to get our pattern on there. And this is going to look so ridiculously cute. All right, let's do it. And I'm going to lift that. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? And I think on the pink one, we're going to do stripes. I'm just going to give this a wipe. So I'm going to use red because red is the darkest color. I'm going to use red on all of these. And again, I'm just going to line up. See, it lines up perfectly. Like I never have a problem. And it's never askew. It's fantastic. Love this. Love, 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 love this one. Okay, going back in with my red to make some red stripes. And you could go back, like you could even, you don't have to use the original square. You can just do this on different color paper or pattern paper, right? And use glitter glaze on the different patterns and use it on different color cardstock or even print pattern, like a light pattern paper. So much fun. Okay, and for my last one, I am going to do the polka dots on the turquoise so that we have 3, we're doing 3 gifts. And I'm going to get my very dirty Post-it notes. So what's everybody up to tonight? It's Thursday. The weekend is almost here. I was saying earlier that I'm so excited because I am going to a crop this weekend with Donna. Donna, isn't it so much fun? It's really cute. Darren says he's chilling. I like it. I like the chill. Hello, Lily.
Hello.
Say hello to all my crafty friends.
Hi, guys.
Lily has a science test tomorrow, so you need to be studying.
It's not science, it's social studies.
No, it's science tomorrow.
Yeah, and my social studies.
You have a social studies test too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just science. Well, then why are you here when you should be studying? Yeah, go study. Okay, so now Darren says good luck. Donna says hi.
Thank you.
So now our presents are made, our patterns are filled in. So now we've got the bow. So what I decided to do is I thought this bow would look amazing foiled, right? So I'm just going to cut these apart and I'm going to make sure that I keep them the right way so that I'm not spinning them around like I did late last night when I was trying to make my sample and I couldn't figure it out. So now this bow right here, that's the second box on here, is going to fit perfectly in this space. And then we can put a bow on. So what I decided to do is I was like, oh, mama, this bow needs to be foiled. So, because I was just thinking of like a shiny red bow on wrapping paper. So I'm going to get my bow on there. And again, it fits right on there perfectly. I mean, you saw how quickly I got it on there and got it lined up. It's really easy to get this lined up. This is not a complicated builder at all. I'm telling you guys, it is seamless. I'm very impressed with this one. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Deco Foil Transfer Gel. And we're going to smear this on just like we would with chroma glaze, glitter glaze, anything like that. I'm going to use a palette knife. And I'm going to smear that right in the bow part. Now, I am picking up a little bit of ink. Not a problem because it's going to get foiled anyway. So I heard that people put press and seal, right? To make this stuff last longer. I put press and seal on it and then I couldn't get it open. So I'm opting out of the press and seal. I'm just going to grab some paper towel. Okay. Now, this, the Duo Gel, this will take a little bit to dry. Not too long, but generally what I do when I do these, I just do them and I leave them overnight. And I'll do a bunch of things and then I'll go back and do all my foiling, which is probably why you can hear that humming in the background because my foil machine is going. Let me get some squeaky clean to make sure I don't smear this everywhere. So now I would take my stencil and repeat with the Deco Foil Gel on each of these. And then we would wait a few hours. But through the magic of television, I have these complete so that we don't have to wait for these. So this is what it's like when it's dry. You see how it's like real shiny? And then we can run these through with our laminator through the foil. So I'm going to set these aside. Now, for those of you that don't know, chroma glaze also works with foil and a laminator. So I thought maybe we could get a birthday card done also. So I did these as well ahead of time with different colors. These were different colors of chroma glaze here. Red, yellow, and blue. And I thought it would be fun to do these with the magical shattered glass, right? So we're going to foil all of this stuff in a minute. We'll do red on the Christmas ones, and then we'll do the magical shattered glass, and then hopefully we can put 2 cards together. Now, the other thing I did was for my Christmas card, I went ahead and I stamped the Merry Christmas sentiment from the occasional greeting set, and I used the foil reactive embossing powder. So I thought we could run this through with red as well. So let's get our foiling stuff and go ahead and get all that stuff set up. Let me grab my scissors. Here we go. I'm just going to trim this Merry Christmas down. And let's get a foiling. Okay, so this is just a little self-healing mat I bought at the Dollar Tree that I just keep with all of my foiling stuff. And this is my favorite tool. I did get this from Brutus Monroe. This is actually like a quilting tool, but it works awesome with foil. And I have my carrier sheet. Let me grab that stuff. Okay, and here's my carrier sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut pieces of red for those guys as long as I can. Ooh, that was tough to get open. Okay, so, just pull one of these sheets out and see how much we need. Cut these first. Yeah, see this, it's hard. It's hard to cut the foil with scissors. This tool makes it so easy. Okay. So let's make sure I have red for each of them. And this one. And then maybe we can get our sentiment in here. Okay. So let's start with our red. I'm going to just set these guys aside and we'll foil our red stuff. I'm going to bring my laminator over here. I'm a little short on room. So the laminator is going to be next to me. I don't really have room to bring it over so you guys can see it, but it's just a regular Scotch brand laminator that I got from Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to put this on top of there. Okay. And let's put this on. I am so excited for this. And then we'll do, you know what? Let's see if we can move these over. I should have grabbed a bigger carrier sheet, but I did not. So we've got this, and then we've got this sentiment. Let's make sure those are covered up. Okay. And I'm going to close that over, and then let me bring here's my laminator. I can't fully get it on screen because it's getting a little crowded here, but we're going to feed that right through. Talk amongst yourselves. Maybe I'll have a sip of coffee while this is going. I've been so excited for this. Once I got the idea to foil it, actually the other day, it may have been yesterday, Christopher did a live with this stencil, and that's when I thought of it. And I knew I was using the stencil for the live tonight, but I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. And something that he said or did made me think of like shiny Christmas ribbon, and I was like, oh, I have to try that. Okay, move this away. Okay, are we ready? Ready for the reveal? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How cool is that? All right, there's one. And there's another. Now, that one I can tell you last night I dropped something on it. That's why we have some marks there. Okay, that one didn't work so well. This could be because I heat embossed this last night, and I think you might have to do it like right after, so that could be why that didn't work. And that one. Okay, so there's the ones for our Christmas card. Now let's try these. We'll do these. Now remember, these are chroma glaze. The red ones I used the Duo gel, the Decofoil Transfer Gel Duo, and then these are just regular Brutus Monroe chroma glaze. And the Magical Shattered Glass, which is still available if you like to foil. This stuff and chroma glaze is like amazing to me. Amazing. There's so many possibilities because what's going to happen? Well, let's pull this out so I can show you. The chroma glaze, the color is going to show through this because this is actually transparent. So whatever color we use is going to show through. So let's see. I can get 3 here. All right, we'll do 2 this way. And we'll put those on here. And we'll do this one. I love foiling. I really do. And I'll set that aside. Okay. Let's bring the laminator back. And away we go. Whoops, kind of dropped one. Okay. These are so fun. This is going to be super cute. I was trying to find a die or a punch to use these with, but I didn't have the right size. I had either slightly too small or slightly too big. So I'm going to just hand cut them. And I mean, you could do it with a paper trimmer. You could use an X-Acto blade and a ruler. I'm probably just going to use my big scissors. All right, so let's check this one out. Ah, cool. Do you guys see that? So now where the chroma glaze was on our bow, look at how cool and shimmery that is. That is the beauty of this. I love this stuff. This stuff and chroma glaze like is just an awesome combination. You could do so much fun stuff. So now we've got that like really shimmery metallic bow. So what do you say we put some cards together? Okay, so since this didn't work, I'm going to see if I do. This is my pouch with all of my conversation clippings saved. So I do have some Christmas ones from last year. So let's see, we can run one of these through. Let's see. Oh, how about May Your Holiday Sparkle? That seems appropriate, right? Okay, so I'm going to use my mat and grab my blade with a ruler. And I think this will look really cool on red. You know what? Let me line this up so I can make sure that I'm getting this right. Whoops. And then these, the conversation clippings and the card, the card backgrounds, those can all be foiled. They're all foilable, which is so cool. Okay. All right, I'm going to run this through. I'm going to clip that like that. And then we can run that through the laminator. Oops, put these back in the package. And then we can have some red shimmery sparkle to go with our stuff. Okay. I'm going to grab a piece of red. Now this, I want to show you guys another thing over here. Let me just get this out. With the red that we used for the bow, it left the negative image, and that can definitely be reused because we can foil this onto black transfer paper and have the negative so that it would be like a red shiny gift with a black bow, but then you can take the stencil and go back over it with a glitter glaze. So I'm definitely going to save these pieces for that because that would be really fun. And let's see if I can get this on this one. It's not quite going to fit. Let me grab a new piece. Oh, here we go. We're making, there we go. We're making it this way. All right, let's see how this works. I've foiled the pattern backgrounds. I don't think I've ever tried foiling a conversation clipping, so I'm kind of excited for this. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh my goodness, it is a mess already. I start so organized and everything in my buckets and neat and orderly, and then it ends up a disaster every time. I feel like we should have like hold music while we're waiting. How was everybody's Halloween? Did you guys celebrate? Did anyone dress up? Did Benji dress up? Lily was a police officer, and my son was supposed to be a convict. Bought him the orange jumpsuit and everything, and then he decided he didn't want to wear that, and he was a baseball player, which was cute. Okay, so let's see how this worked. I missed. So we can still use that. That's got enough red shimmer. I probably should have ran it through with another. See, it didn't quite catch in the middle. So usually what I do is I'll run it through with like a piece of cardstock or something under it, which I can do that while we move on for sure. I'll run that through again while we do something else. And I'll just put a little shim in there with it, and we'll give that a shot. Okay, so now let me just get my card bases and all that fun stuff. I'm running out of room. Okay, so here is one of my Brutus Monroe pre-cut card bases. This is a piece that all I did was I just took the red because I wanted to have a red layer and I wanted it to match all the reds I'm using here. So that's going to go there. Then I just wanted a little something in my background, just something Christmassy. So I think I am going to use, this is a really fun one. Maybe we could use this. I kind of wanted, like, my thought was to put the presents along the bottom and then have something like coming up from the back, and I pulled stripes, I pulled stars. Let's do this. I think this would be fun since we've got those real glowy ribbons. This is the ribbon curl. And let's see, I have an idea. I know what we'll do. We'll start off with red. And I'm not gonna dip in more ink because I don't want it to be like too overpowering to my other images. So I'm just using whatever ink is left on my brushes from before. And I'm going to do the red. And then I'm going to grab my pink. And I'm just going to sort of fade it out a little bit. Just a little something on the background so it's not like solid white. Nothing too crazy. There we go. That's nice and festive. Okay. So I'll go there. Let me just clean. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. I almost had a case of live blind, Shannon. You know. Shannon coined it. And of course, it was right in front of me what I was looking for. Okay, so I am just gonna, since these are squares and I have a good line to cut on, cut our presents out. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Look how cute these are. Definitely a clever idea. And our green one, all with a red Christmas bows. This is definitely like a timeless stencil for sure. Because we can do birthday gifts, as I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully I'll have time to put that together. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love these. I love these so much. I'm wondering if, yeah, I think I might flip this around because too much of those ribbon curls is getting covered up. So I think we're going to do that. And then we'll put our presents. That's going to go there. And let's see if our sentiment foiled any better. Yeah, that's got a little more shimmer. So we'll put that right there. Whoops. May your holiday sparkle. Okay, let's put that together. Let me get some adhesive. And then we should have a few minutes to put the birthday one together also. Sorry. Oh, no, Donna, I was just reading your comment. You got stuck in 2 hours of traffic. That's terrible. That is the worst. So my husband recently got laid off. So he's been around for like the past 2 weeks. And today he was working for a friend who owns a catering company. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have a nice quiet day. But then the contractor came. And I'm certainly not complaining about that. Yesterday, he ran some errands. And I had a couple of hours of quiet. And I was like, I forgot what it's like. Because since he's been home, he's been doing all kinds of chores and leaf blowing. And the other day, I live in a raised ranch. And my office is in the basement. And right where I'm sitting, yeah, it sucks. Unfortunately, this is the second time since June. But I firmly believe that things happen for a reason, And I know that when one door closes, another opens. So I'm not going to stress about it too much. He is, so like I said, he did do some catering for a friend today, which was great. And so anyway, he was, trying to do some chores and whatnot. And there's a window right in front of me. And yesterday, he's like in front of the window and he's blowing leaves. And like he thinks it's hysterical because he's like in front of the window and he's like singing and he's blowing the leaves at the window, right, making all kinds of noise. And I was on a call with my boss, and it's called Teams, Microsoft Teams, and it's through the computer, so it was like on speaker. So my boss was like, "What's all that noise?" And I'm like, "Oh, the contractor's here." And he's like, "Oh, is he singing?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, he's got his radio on." It was pretty funny. Oh, thank you, Shannon. That's sweet of you to say. I hope he does too. I know it will work out. I'm confident. It always does. I've got faith. We tend to bounce back when needed. Okay. There's one of our gifts. We'll put right there. So cute. Oh my goodness. Let's just cut some of these pieces off because Donna, you can picture it. He was just being silly, and I'm like waving, and like first he's like laughing and waving back like he thinks I'm waving, not realizing that I'm doing like the be quiet wave. And then I made the motion up to my ear that I was on the phone, and then he's like, "Sorry." It was very silly. Okay. So this one is going to go there. How cute would these look like on a slimline with a Christmas tree? And the red one, I'm just going to put right down the middle. Middle-ish. Okay. That one's going to go right there. And then we'll get our sentiment. I'm going to cut a strip of this. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to put that. Perfect. Now, you guys know me. I can't do anything without a little shimmer and bling. And you know what? I think I'm going to do some rhinestones. If I can find them. Okay, here's a bag of, I think this was from like a past inspiration box from years gone by. Thanks, Donna. Put a couple of rhinestones around because I have to have the bling. And then, let's see, how are we? Yeah, we got a little bit of time. We could put the birthday one together if you guys are game. There we go. I'm just going to put a couple of fun rhinestones to make it sparkly. I think there should be a drinking game like, how long will Gina rotate the diamonds around the card? I got to just commit, right? I just got to stick it and commit. Thanks, guys. Super fun stencil. Listen, it's easy to make great cards when you have awesome tools to use. Ouch. Some stuff stuck to that. Okay. There we go. A little extra bling. I don't want to get that drunk. Darren, you got me, and I know you caught that. It totally took a minute to click in. I was like, what is he talking about? Dang, Darren, that was a burn, as my kids would say. That was a burn. It's so funny. See, you guys know me. I'll sit here all night just moving bling around, trying to decide where it should go. Okay, there's card one. And this is a side open. So cute, right? This stencil's amazing. All right, so I did a background before. I just have to find it in my pile of piles. Here's another card base and a layer. All right, hang on one second because I did ink up a background ahead of time. A lot of good it is if I can't find it. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, I am totally having live blind right now. I cannot find the super cute background that I did, so I think that we're just going to have to do it again. For the birthday card. So ridiculous. And you know, as soon as the live's over, I'm going to find it. I'm just checking around. All right, so this is going to be my layers. I'll do the birthday one. Gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do for colors? Sorry, I have to look one more time because I made this really cute background. And it was actually what gave me the idea to do a birthday card. I found it. Here we go. Okay, so I had done stars and circles. So I thought that would be fun for the presents. We're just going to have to do a layer. Maybe we'll do blue. I think we're going to do blue on this one. Okay. All right, let me cut my presents. It showed up. It was to the right of me in my junk basket. My gosh, Darren, you are so funny. Okay, snip out my presents. For some reason, scissors are like a hot commodity in my house. Do you guys have anything in your house that's like that? Like, they're always missing. Somebody's always looking for them. We can never find them. And I keep them everywhere. Like, I have a pair in my room. I have a pair in the family room. I have them in the kitchen. But yet we can never find them. And I will tell you, 99% of the time, they show up in my daughter's room. Because she uses them and then doesn't put them back. And then needs another pair and goes and gets them and doesn't put them back. Okay. So I'm just going to ink around the edges of this. I think I'm going to use the blue that I used on here. And let me just get my blending brush. And we'll put together a birthday one. I should be using my little inkstand holder, but I always forget to take it out. A good friend Donna gave me that. Okay, now I've got a layer for that. Let me just clean this off. Cleaner, here we go. I gotta tell you guys, the red ink stains something fierce. I used red ink on here like, I don't know, a week or two ago. It had to be like 2 weeks ago because it was when I did the elf card with, and I used the red ink with the striped background. And then like 2 weeks later, I did something and I sprayed to clean it off and it wasn't red and all this red came up. I was like, wow, that ink's got staying power. Okay. Get my adhesive, which is hiding also. I had been, as you can see, playing around with different background ideas, but I loved the stars and I'll show you guys a close-up in a second. Oh, come on. This is not centering well. Nope. Well, we're going to have to deal with that because I think my paper's cut uneven. We'll do it this way. Okay. This is going to be our birthday one. Yeah, I'm just going to have to get a birthday sentiment. Maybe blue also. Okay. These are the cutest. So cute. Look at how shimmery that is. And I'll do red in the middle. It's fun, very fun. Sorry, saw dog hair on there. So I met a dog today. Now that sounds funny, but I follow the town's animal services, the animal control in my town. And I saw this video of this rescue dog. And the guy that works at the animal place was playing with the rescue dog. And he was so cute. He looked like a teddy bear. So today I had to stop up at the town hall, and it's right across the street from the animal shelter. And the guy just happened to be walking the dog that I had earlier seen in the video. And I got to play with him and pet him, and he was the sweetest, mushiest dog. Donna says no. Well, Donna, you know we're going to get Holly a friend because Holly needs a friend. We know that. Oops, you know what I forgot? He's really got to be down the middle so they don't get in the way of the other ones. He was so cute and mushy and sweet that I was like, I think we need to set up a meet and greet because I think Holly needs a friend. All right, so that one's going to go there. And let me grab, oh, you know what? Let's grab here we go. I'm sure that I have some birthday conversation clippings in here. Should we do black or white, or let's look for a fun festive happy birthday. Ooh. How about let's celebrate? Oh, we got happy birthday to you. Use that one. Oh, here we go. Conversation clippings are my favorite. These things are the best. I know I say everything's my favorite, right? It's true. I really do. But this stencil has definitely moved to the top of the list. There is no doubt. Donna with the dog emoji. Oh my gosh, Donna, he was so cute. He was a Rottweiler, and his name was Odin. And I've never seen a dog that looks, first of all, his face, like he looked like a teddy bear. But he looks like he's not, he's not big, but he's solid. And he was just like rolling over, giving the belly, looking for snuzzles. He was the cutest darn thing. And I said, we have a girl at home. We have a fenced-in yard, and she needs a friend. When I make the conversation clippings, I try to have a happy birthday on them. Always needed. Darren, I appreciate that very much. I'll tell you what else I appreciate is your spacing. Because I'm a designer, and I swear my life like revolves around kerning and letting and tracking because I work in publishing. So I'm always trying to put, sometimes it's trying to fit, just trying to fit things and squeeze things in. And so I appreciate the space in between the sentiments that make it easy to cut out. Okay, what are we adding to this? I think I might have some iridescent blingy to go with like the iridescent of the magic shattered glass. I should have used my Brutus Monroe sequins, but I didn't pull those ahead of time, and I've got to climb over things to get them because everything from the upstairs is just jam-packed down here. I can't wait until everything is back to normal and I can have we call it a basement crop, right, Donna? I have a couple of friends over, usually never more than like 2 or 3. And we do a basement crop because a table down here, and the hubs will cook something delicious for lunch and or dinner. Donna says I have to train another dog. Exactly, Donna. You're so good at training Holly. So I figured you'd be great at another one. Although, honestly, this dog is 4, and apparently somebody left him and they like advertised it, and I don't know because he had the name, and I wonder if he had a tag. But they have like a certain time period that if the dogs are there for a certain amount of time and nobody claims them, they become adoptable. And I can't imagine somebody like, because the dog was so good and so well behaved, and he was such a musher. So, and like I said, he's 4. They said they estimated him to be about 4 years old. So, you know, older than our dog. Our dog is 2, and that's okay. Darren, grab your drink. I'm putting bling on. Alrighty. There we go, right on time. So that concludes our fun for the evening using the all wrapped up amazing builder stencil. Again, I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it. Thanks, Donna. Darren. So funny. So I hope you guys liked this. This was really fun to foil. Those are I love the way they came out. And I mean, you see, we got Christmas, we got birthday, you could do anniversary. So many different things you can do with the glazes and foiling and all that fun stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you again, always, for joining me this evening. I had a lot of fun, like I always do. And I think I'll be back in like 2 weeks. Let me see. The 17th. I'll be back on the 17th live. So hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Shannon says, awesome cards. Awesome, Shannon. I bet you're making something amazing. I love it. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope that you guys have fun trying this stencil. I can't wait to see what everybody makes. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Thanks, guys. Good night.